Hey everyone, Duke Nuke 3D here with another video for you guys, and I'm sorry about the lack of content for the past week or so. I just really don't have a whole lot going on here to show you guys, so if you do want to see something in my collection or see me cover a topic, I guess just let me know. But today I have a few various items that I've got for my commercial diving collection, which I think are pretty interesting and are video worthy, so I guess I'll show them off to you. The first, as you can see here, is the hood for the Draeger Volga 6 Mask Model 60. I've been meaning to get my hands on one of these hoods for a while because the hood that I currently have, which is just a generic flange diving hood, does not work with the Draeger neck ring that I have. However, these Draeger commercial hoods are actually designed for the Draeger neck ring, obviously, so I went ahead and picked one up. These are a bit on the pricier side, at around like $60, like the $60 range. I think that's what it translated to in euros, but I must say, I'm actually very impressed with this hood for a lot of various reasons. There are a lot of various interesting things about this design. There really isn't history to cover here. I assume these would have been released sometime in conjunction with the Model 60 mask, so that's about it in terms of history. So I'll do a little turnaround here on the head here and just kind of show off the various features externally of this hood. And as you can see, it looks like it's glued sheet rubber. However, I do believe that this is also the same vulcanization process where it's just strip rubber that's uncured, that's pasted together, and then it's when the rubber is actually vulcanized, those seams like bond together as if it was one piece. So I think that's what it's got going on with it there. So the rubber material is very, very thick. It will come caked in bloom, which was a total pain in the ass to remove, but once you do, it's well worth it. It's a very loose fitting, but also at the same time comfortable hood. It really isn't too much to mention about it externally. It just is what it is. As you can see, it has this very big neck flange, which I assume is to allow you to rotate your head easier. Again, if I'm wrong on that, feel free to correct me. And it seals with the Volga 6 Mask Model 60 fairly well here. It makes a very nice seal with it indeed. And it's just a very interestingly designed hood. I will try and take it off the head here. The rubber is still a little bit tacky feeling. I got to apply more silicone oil to it to get it smooth and not get it sticking to things. But most of the interesting features about this hood are on the inside, actually, and I probably should not have put it on the head for this video, especially when it is a pain in the butt to remove. But if you'll give me a moment here, I'll show off what I got on the inside, and then that's where the real interesting stuff begins, as I said. Just give me a moment. I will undo the mask here. Buckles on the Model 60 are a bit troublesome, to say the least. You may notice this rubber band off to the side here, and this is the retaining band to obviously retain the hood to the neck ring. I don't know if I'm going to need this because I've also recently ordered a Draeger stainless steel neck clamp from divinghelmets.nl. I recommend you check out that website. They have plenty of these types of hoods and Draeger neck rings, Volga 6 Mask Model 60s. I think they're selling complete sets for around like 100 and so euros. I don't know the exact price off the top of my head, but they're pretty decently priced for what they are, especially how rare they are in the US. So I'd go ahead and recommend you check them out if you're interested in this sort of stuff. But anyhow, yeah, here's the hood without the mask, and you notice it also has these ear pockets, which are similar to, not unlike a Russian-style mask, it kind of reminds me of. And you can get a better look at the neck ring and flange. And you can sort of see the neck flange is at an angle. I notice most neck seals and hoods that have these flanges like this are typically just, you know, plain, flat, horizontal. This one is at an angle, so that's kind of a neat feature. I really enjoy that. Just very minute details about this hood that I absolutely enjoy. Now, I'll try to bring it in close to the camera here, but you may notice on the sides of the head here, there are these little holes, this little channel here. There's two of these on each side of the head, and these are actually vented channels that lead directly to the ears. And the reason why that is there is because obviously the mask, the Model 60 mask, has no means of letting you equalize, which means basically plugging your nose and blowing air so that your eardrums pop out, because as you dive down, the water pressure will compress on the hood and it will cause your ears to you know, be pressurized, and you want to equalize that pressure so it doesn't build up in your ears and cause damage. So their solution to this, since you obviously can't equalize with a mask that has nowhere to let you pinch your nose, is basically the channels allow ambient air from the mask to vent towards your ears so that there's no overpressure around the hood area. So that's a very interesting feature. There were also 2 foam ear cups previously installed in here, but usually the way these are found, those are degraded, as is with mine. So I don't think I really need the foam ear cups, in all honesty. I'm going to be probably wearing a diver's beanie underneath this, and if you don't know what a diver's beanie is, it's basically just a cloth insulated cap that provides some sort of a barrier between your skin and the hood to give you a little bit of distance so that the hood does not crush in and pressurize your eardrums. That's obviously not a good thing. So anyways, I will go off camera here. I'll take this off camera and try my best to remove this in a timely but careful fashion, because I want to show you the inside of this as much as I can and give you a closer detail on the neck ring that I have installed on it. So just give me a moment here. But yeah, again, if you have anything that I want, or if you have anything that you want me to do a review on or just discuss in general, feel free to just let me know, because I'm kind of lacking in content lately. There isn't really too much in my collection that I haven't done a review on, or anything that is worthwhile doing a review on. So I will, I'm open to requests and, you know, things like that. But this hood's being a pain in the butt. My recommendation to you, don't put this on a plastic head unless you plan on leaving it there for a long time. So, probably kind of a mistake doing this for the video, but what have you. Gotta do what you gotta do. It'll just be a minute here. I apologize. I don't want to break anything. That certainly won't be good, so just be patient with me. I guess I'll do it on camera so it's a bit more interesting, I guess. Try not to dig my fingernails or pull too hardly on anything. Oop, almost bumped the camera. Nearly there. I think I can get it. Just this. There we go. And there we have it. The hood is now separated from the head, and it gives you a very good view of what the hood is like on its own. You can see on the inside where the channels lead toward the ears, and you can see the remnants of the foam ear cups that were once patched into there or glued into there, what have you. So yeah, really nothing much else to see on the hood. I just wanted to show off those equalizing channels a little bit better, because I find those very interesting. I don't know why, but that just fascinates me that they thought of something like that. Diving stuff owes a lot to gas mask design, believe it or not. There's a lot of similarities between scuba equipment and gas masks, in all honesty. But I guess I'll cover that topic in another video. But either way, that's the actual hood there, and you can see the hard neck ring installed. And you can see there's a little bit more blooming still coating the inside of this hood. I'll probably remove that later. But yeah, very high quality hood, very durable rubber. Just very pleased with this. And next up here, just another little accessory that I had gotten. This is the power inflator off of my Gates Pro-Am 1050 dry suit, and it had previously had a inflator stem on here that did not work with a power inflator hose that I had recently bought, and I went ahead and replaced that. I don't have the other style that I removed off of this one to show you, but basically these power inflator stems use, or at least the one on the threads on this inflator were, I believe, 3/8 of an inch. I could be wrong. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, I just basically swapped that out. It had a Apex style quick disconnect inflator stem on here, and that did not work with my power inflator, and I swapped it out with a Schrader type power inflator stem, and now it works perfectly. And now I have a fully functioning power inflator assembly to use with my commercial diving setup, and you have it here on my Aqualung first stage regulator. And that's about it, really. The only other thing I have gotten recently are a pair of wrist seals, replacement wrist seals for my dry suit, as well as some contact cement. And I'm currently waiting on a set of dry suit glove rings to also test out on that and see how that works, and also waiting on a heat gun and some a hand roller to install the new wrist seals. So that's about it. Again, leave any suggestions what you want to see me make a review on or do a video on, because I'm basically out of content at this point until I get more stuff. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I'm Duke New with 3D. Hope you all enjoyed. I'm repeating myself here. Be sure to leave any comments, questions, corrections, or concerns down in the comments below, and I'll see you all later.